Hello there and welcome to a brand new episode of Kuwait. My name is Tariq Al-Aryan and we're coming to you from the Ministry of Information Studios right here in downtown Kuwait. And I hope everyone out there is having a great evening wherever you may be watching tonight's episode of the program. As usual, the camera crew have been very busy filming all around the state of Kuwait. We have a lot of great reports to get you caught up on tonight's episode, as well as some distinguished guests who'll be joining us in the studio very shortly. But right now, we'd like to get to our first report this evening right here on Kuwait. Stay tuned. Here in the studio, and our guests that we have with us right now, we have with us Mr. Jاسم الربيع, and Mr. Jاسم is a member of the management board at the Kuwait Forum charity organization. Mr. Jاسم, welcome to our program, Kuwait.
Welcome.
Nice to have you with us right here in the studio. And can you start out by telling us about the Kuwait Forum charity organization, please?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The Kuwait Forum Charity Association, it is established officially at 2015, but it is really start at 2013 as a committee or a teamwork under umbrella of a Nouri charity society.
Can you tell us more about the event held at your organization, how important it is to honor partners in the field of charity work, please?
Yeah, that event, it was in Al Jumeirah Hotel.
This was recently?
Yes.
Okay.
And this event, it was to appreciate and honor the organization charity which is support us when earlier worker. And these charity, it is Al Nouri, Sheikh Abdullah Nouri Society, and Manabir Al-Quran Society, and As-Salam Charity Society.
So it was basically recognizing and honoring them for their contributions, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, Mr. Jاسم, also tell us a little bit about the objectives now of the Kuwait Charity Forum. Can you tell us about that, please?
Yes. The objectives for the Kuwait Charity Forums, it is develop and strengthen the charity and voluntary by using the scientific tools. The second object, it is make academic partnership between the charity and voluntary fields. The third object, it is graduation of charity and voluntary. And the third one, showing the develops role of charity and voluntary actions. And the fifth object, it was raise up the efficiency of charity and voluntary society. The last one, it is present the possible tools and active tools to coordinate between charity society.
Well, you're doing a lot of fine work in helping with charities and helping the people that are in need and so forth. Tell us a little bit more about the directors of the Kuwait Charity Forum, please.
It is, in fact, many directions we have. The first one, it was training and qualification concept, was it is public scientific seminars, workshops, executives, and training courses like normal courses and job training and the field training. Then the debates. Also, we have the research and the study. Other directions also experiment scientific documentations. And the third one, spread the cultural voluntarity. And the fourth one, which is strength evaluation system. And the last one, informatic.
Mr. Jاسم, tell us more about the activities and things that you do. In detail, tell us a little bit about some of these things that you just mentioned. Tell us some examples of what you were doing.
In fact, we are doing a seminar for the society, which is concerning the charity, and also we did some courses for volunteers, and also the last one, it was to make a forum for the federation and charity union.
Okay, some very interesting and great things that the charity is doing. And how do your objectives aiming at that, how do they help with the Kuwait Charity Forum?
It was, in fact, through our centers. We are established 5 centers we have.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, that Kuwait Center to develop humanitarian actions, which is we call it MASAR, and the Center of Documentation Humanitarian Actions, we call it FANAR, and the third center, it is a Kuwait Center to support the voluntary humanitarian actions, which is we call it MANAR, and the Kuwait Center for Community Responsibility, which is we call it ANWAR, and the last one, Kuwait Center for Humanitarian Actions on Informatic.
Okay, so many great things taking place. Do you have some upcoming events that you'd like to talk about for our audience?
Well, it is properly, we will make a form solely with the charity society.
Tell us about that. What will be taking place?
Yeah, it is like collecting all these, which is helping the people through the charity doing things. We are trying to make them working as scientific tools.
Okay, so great things, and there's a project coming up. You'd like to say more about the project that you have coming up at the Kuwait Charity Forum, Mr. Jassim?
Yes, we have in fact many projects. It is like a governance project, and also we have a certificate of fellowship Kuwait Humanitarian Actions. Also we have Kuwait International Forum for Humanitarian Actions, and the fourth one, which is Kuwait Expert Projects for Humanitarian Actions, and the last one we are hoping, inshallah, we do the movie projects.
Tell us more about that. What kind of movie project? What do you want to do? Like a documentary?
It is in fact a combination from a documentary and the society responsibility and informatic, showing and also how to develop the charity works in Kuwait locally.
Okay, so some great things that are taking place, Mr. Jassim, and towards the end of our interview this evening right here on Hello Kuwait, do you have any last words or comments for the audience watching tonight's program, please?
Yes, in fact, we hope the Kuwait Charity Society Works Actions, it is developed and to be established as an organization, same as the outside charity like European and American.
That's what we hope for, and wishing you and your colleagues all the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being our guest. We were speaking to Mr. Jassim Al-Rabi'a, and Mr. Jassim is a member of the management board at the Kuwait Forum Charity Organization. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching Hello Kuwait this evening right here on KTV2, the family channel. And I hope everyone out there is having a great evening wherever you may be watching tonight's episode of the program. Right now, we'd like to move on to another one of our great reports this evening right here on Hello Kuwait. Stay tuned. Well, I hope you enjoyed a look at that beautiful report. And with that report, we pretty much come to the end of tonight's episode of Hello Kuwait. I hope you enjoyed all that we brought to you on tonight's program. Make sure to enjoy the rest of your viewing this evening and all throughout the week, and a great weekend right here on KTV2, the family channel. So before I leave, remember to always take care of yourselves and each other, and let's always remember to respect one another. Have a nice weekend, and good night for now.